Good afternoon, folks. And you come for a blether. From November's auction, there was this number 130 record double-ended block plane. And I've been cleaning her up. Just going to give it a final wee rub on some wet and dry paper. I really need to get a piece of glass. But for the time being, this is what I have. And that's what I'll work with. But I am going to make an effort to try and get a piece of granite or glass. So, pretty impressed with this wee plane actually. It's cleaned up really nicely. We're just going to put it together and see if we can make a wee shaving. So, cleaned up all the sides with wet and dry paper up to 320. I could have kept going up and up and up, but it's looking a lot more presentable as it is. These planes have a lot of deep gouges in the sides, Stanley as well. Don't know why that is. There's the sole. It's looking a lot better than it was when we started. Don't know about trying to give this a wee polish with some auto sole. We might give that a wee go. See how that works. While we're sitting here, I've got the blade sharpened as well. It's looking nice and shiny. You can see record, made in England, best crucible cast, tungsten steel. Nice stamp. Now, in their own right, Record they were Stanley's competitor here, and some people will just go for Record tools, Marple's tools, and I can understand why. I just kind of by default became a Stanley collector, because once you had a few things you just kept going with that. There was no what's the word, no strategy for it. Just that was some of the first tools I bought or was given, and I just ran with them. Suppose if the majority of them were Record, all those tools down there might be Record now, but they're Stanley, so that's just the way it works. But this is a really nice wee plane, this. I've never had the Stanley one. I've saw lots of them with broken castings because there was so much of it that a lot of them did break. I think that's shining that up a wee bit with the auto sol in there. It's looking a wee bit shinier. Clean that off and put her together and say she's done. The little knob wasn't too badly scarred, so I've just gave it a good coating of wax, and that'll buff off as well, and it'll become pretty shiny, and it'll be quite a nice little tool. So I'm going to clear up some of this stuff a wee bit, and then we'll put this together. So pause you for a moment. Back again. So let's put this thing together. It's looking pretty sharp in more ways than one. So a lot of chipping on the knuckle cap here, lever cap, knuckle, whatever you want to call it. I've got that little wee shine on that for the part you'll see. Now, there's not very much adjustment on these planes at all. You just kind of have to set it with your finger in at the throat there. Tighten it a wee smudge and then go for a wee bit of adjustment. There we go, that's better. It's not much use to my big sausage fingers here, but once you got used to it, I'm sure it would be a nice wee plane for using. I think there's just about enough sticking out there. It's quite hard to get this lined up properly. Get that groove in there. There we go. There's a groove under that bar. It has to seat nicely. I think that's okay there. Nip that up. Now there's a good big, I've never seen this before, normally is a low kind of stud, but it's a big aggressive screw in there. I think it must have came like that. Normally on the Stanley ones there's just a wee stub with a thread on it. Catches that, but that's a good positive fix, this. Seems to work really well. With that knob a wee shine up. It's looking good. So with a wee coat of wax to protect it a wee bit. Now let's see what she can do. So this was from my auction box, like I said. If that was all you wanted in that box, the box cost me £15, that could be a good plane for £15, you know. It's got to say a bit too aggressive at the moment, but it's trial and error. Need to slacken it quite a lot to get it to come back. We'll try that. But you get the gist anyway. Hopefully that's going to make a nice fine cut. Might not make any cut at all. No. This time maybe. That's better. Still needs a bit of tuning, but for an old bit of rusty stuff in the bottom of that box the other day, I think we've changed the dynamic a wee bit, and I think if that was in your tool bag or box or on your shelf, you'd be quite happy with that, and I am too. So there's the old record, number 130, double-ended block plane. So hope you liked that. Give me a wee like, subscribe if you've not subscribed, and you know what we'll do, we'll catch up soon for more blethers.